stink.
The film begins in a hospital, where we see a doctor and a nurse named Anna. The doctor asks about a patient who was bitten by someone. Anna goes to the reception and learns the patient has now been admitted to the ICU. Anna is surprised to learn he's in the ICU just for a bite. Her shift having finished, Anna leaves for home. Sitting in her car, she turns on the radio, which is broadcasting some important news. But she ignores it and switches to a music channel. Arriving home, she finds her husband lying in bed, watching TV. As the couple talks, a breaking news report appears on the TV, but they don't pay attention. The next morning, Anna's husband awakens to find their bedroom door has opened by itself. An injured girl from the neighborhood appears. As she gets closer, they see how bad her condition is. He runs to her and tells Anna to call an ambulance, but the girl suddenly pounces, biting him on the neck. She tears the flesh from his neck. Anna manages to push the girl outside. The girl immediately tries to attack her again, and Anna quickly shuts the door. She sees that her husband has lost a lot of blood. She tries to stop the bleeding, but it's no use. She calls for emergency services, but all the lines are busy. She tries again and again with no luck. Then her husband stands up, seemingly uninjured. When she says his name, he attacks her. He is now incredibly strong and menacing, and his eyes have changed color. Anna escapes by locking herself in the bathroom. She tries to open the window, but it's stuck. Then the sounds outside stop, and everything goes quiet. Anna thinks her husband has left. She cautiously approaches the door. Suddenly, her husband begins to break it down. Anna tries the window again, and this time it opens. As she struggles to climb out, he grabs her. Anna hits him and jumps free. Outside, she runs to a neighbor for help. Instead of helping, he points a gun at her. As he moves toward Anna, he is hit by an ambulance. Anna sees the chaos in her town, with people running wildly everywhere. Fires are burning everywhere. The disaster isn't just in her neighborhood. It has consumed the entire city. Just then, her husband appears outside. Anna quickly gets into a car and locks the doors. He climbs onto the car and begins to break the windshield. Anna starts the car and drives away. The full scale of the disaster becomes visible. The entire city is in chaos. The city is destroyed. Anna can't believe her eyes. People are attacking and biting one another. Just then, a man tries to get into her car. Anna quickly speeds away. She veers off the road and crashes into a tree, losing consciousness. When she comes to, she gets out of the car. A police officer named Kenneth points a gun at her. He demands she say something to prove she isn't a zombie because the zombies don't speak. Anna says, "Please," proving she is human. Convinced, the police officer moves forward. Anna follows him, thinking she'll be safer with a police officer. After a short distance, someone starts shooting at them. It's three people, Michael, Andre, and his wife. Andre explains they shot at them, mistaking them for zombies. Kenneth, the police officer, says he needs to get to a place called Fort Pastor. His brother is there, but the others warn him not to go. They say they also tried to get there. Their group of 8 is now down to 3. They say they're heading to the mall. Anna and Kenneth decide to go with them. The mall is locked, so they try to break in through a back door. Just then, some zombies spot them. They start running towards them. Kenneth and Andre fight them off while the others work on the lock. Kenneth shoots the lock, and they all get inside, securing the door behind them. Inside, they explore the building. Michael hears a noise coming from a storeroom. He opens the door and sees a zombified security guard eating someone. The zombie sees Michael and attacks him. His screams alert the others. Another zombie attacks Andre's wife from behind. Kenneth gets injured while trying to save her. Michael manages to kill that zombie. Meanwhile, Anna shoots another zombie through the head. The zombie collapses. Seizing the opportunity, they all run to the elevator. They reach the top floor, but it's occupied by 3 security guards. The guards order them to go back to the ground floor. They refuse, saying it isn't safe. Finally, the guards agree to let them stay, not to help them, but to hold them as prisoners. They take their guns. Inside, Anna bandages Kenneth's wound. Andre notices his wife has been bitten, but he keeps it a secret from the others. Watching the news on TV, they learn that the only way to kill the zombies is to shoot them in the head. A military official announces that Fort Pastor, the place Kenneth wanted to go, is still safe for any survivors. The security guards then go downstairs to confront the zombies. They test the headshot theory on a zombie trapped in a fountain. They shoot the zombie, confirming the theory. The others write SOS on the roof to signal any passing helicopters. They spot a lone survivor on the roof of a building across from the mall. They see that a huge number of zombies now surround the mall. That night, CJ, the head guard, locks them in a store. The next day, a security guard checks the CCTV cameras in the security room. He sees a delivery truck speeding towards the mall. Everyone wants to save the survivors inside. But the arrogant head guard CJ is against helping them. When another guard disagrees, CJ threatens to kill him. During the argument, the survivors disarm the guards and lock them up. Then they go to help the people in the truck. They signal for the truck to come to the back door. The driver reverses the truck up to the entrance. Michael and Andre go out to help them. A couple has already climbed onto the truck's roof to safety. They're told there are 6 more people in the truck. Just then, all the zombies start moving towards them. The 2 of them fight back, but there are too many zombies. They quickly run back inside and lock the door. They manage to save all 8 survivors from the truck. Now that they have the truck, Kenneth wants to go to Fort Pastor. But one of the new survivors tells him that Fort Pastor has been completely overrun. There's no one left alive. Kenneth doesn't believe him and starts to leave, but Michael stops him saying, "We need you more here." Dejected, Kenneth goes upstairs. The survivor on the other building's roof asks him for information. Kenneth tells him that Fort Pastor is gone and no help is coming. Meanwhile, Anna is checking on one of the female survivors. She can't figure out the infection, as the woman has no fever. But her condition is worsening, and she has a bite mark. Anna also treats a male survivor who has also been bitten. Just then, the woman's condition worsens, and she dies. While they are still trying to understand what happened, the woman suddenly gets up. As she is about to attack, Anna kills her by thrusting an iron rod through her eye. A discussion ensues. Anna tells them it's a zombie virus, spread by bites. The other male survivor is also infected. He will soon turn into a zombie. Hearing this, Andre is stunned. His wife was also bitten by a zombie. He quietly goes to her. Michael suggests they kill the infected man, otherwise their own lives will be at risk. He takes a gun and goes to kill him. Anna warns the man that Michael is coming, but he thinks it's a joke. Michael arrives and tells him he's a threat to everyone and has to die because of the infection. After hearing this, the man agrees to be killed. Meanwhile, Andre reaches his wife but doesn't tell her anything. He just says her wound is healing. Another survivor, Nicole, says goodbye to her father. Kenneth keeps an eye on her father, waiting for him to turn into a zombie. The moment Nicole's father turns, Kenneth shoots him. For a while, they begin to lead a relatively normal life. They have everything they need. Andre doesn't let anyone see his wife. Meanwhile, Kenneth communicates with the survivor across the street using a whiteboard. They are all enjoying this moment of peace. But outside, the number of zombies is growing. One evening, while they're all having dinner, the power suddenly goes out, plunging them into darkness. Kenneth, Michael, CJ, and another guard go to the basement to turn on the generator. They hear sounds and sense that someone is there. They relax when a small dog appears. Suddenly, a zombie appears and bites the other security guard. The guard's screams attract more zombies. The others run to escape. They can't save the security guard. The zombies swarm and devour him. They lock themselves behind a gate and begin shooting the zombies. When they start running out of bullets, Michael pours gasoline on the zombies and sets them on fire. The zombies burn and the men are safe for now. Meanwhile, Andre's wife is going into labor. She has been tied down and is taking her last breaths. She dies, but a moment later, she suddenly reanimates, now a zombie. As a zombie, she gives birth to a baby girl. Andre had bound her mouth so no one would hear her screams. Another female survivor enters the room, and upon seeing Andre's wife, she draws her pistol. Andre tells her not to kill his wife and to stay away from his family. But the woman shoots Andre's wife. In return, Andre shoots her. As she is dying, she shoots Andre. Andre is also killed. Hearing the gunshots, the others rush in to find them all dead. But the baby girl is alive. Anna uncovers the baby's face and sees that she is also a zombie, born infected. Anna kills the baby. They all decide they can't stay and become victims of the zombies. Michael says he saw 2 buses in the basement that they can use to escape. Another survivor jokes that afterward they can take his boat and get away from there. Reluctantly, they all agree to the plan. They decide to use the boat to get to an unpopulated area. They begin preparing for their escape, gathering all the supplies they will need. Kenneth goes upstairs to inform the survivor across the street that they are leaving. The survivor says he is hungry and doesn't look like he can last much longer without food. They put food and a walkie-talkie and a pack on the dog and lower it down with a rope. The survivor across the street whistles, calling the dog to him. The dog enters his building through a small opening. But zombies also get in through the opening. The man tells them over the walkie-talkie that he has been bitten. Suddenly, they hear the delivery truck starting. It's Nicole, driving to the store across the street to save the dog. They see the survivor, now a zombie. They tell Nicole to get out of there or hide. They plan to rescue Nicole through the sewers. They leave one survivor behind to open the door for their return. They reach the store through the sewers. The manhole cover makes a noise, alerting the zombies. The zombies advance on them. They fight their way through and get into the shop. Inside, they find the shop owner, who is also turned into a zombie. Apologizing, Kenneth shoots him. Then they find Nicole, safe and sound. They gather weapons from the store while CJ makes a plan. He throws a gas cylinder outside and shoots it, causing a huge explosion that takes out many zombies. They run for the manhole. CJ is left behind, but manages to catch up. While fighting off zombies, another survivor falls into the sewer, breaking his leg. CJ tries to save him, but it's no use. Too many zombies are approaching. They finally reach the door but find it locked. The survivor they left behind is gone. Just then, a large horde of zombies arrives, and they believe their end has come. But then Anna opens the door. They all run to the elevator and go to the basement. They get into the buses and drive outside, where millions of zombies surround them. They are trapped. The zombies start to overturn the buses while the survivors fight back with guns and chainsaws. CJ lights a propane tank and throws it at the zombies. Then he takes a chance and shoots the tank. A massive explosion kills many zombies, clearing a path for them to escape. Kenneth spots a zombie hanging onto the back of their bus. Another survivor starts a chainsaw to kill it. Just then, Kenneth has to make a sharp turn. The man with the chainsaw loses his balance and falls onto a female survivor. The chainsaw mutilates her, and the man is also killed in the accident. Their bus flips over. Seeing this, CJ reverses the other bus. An arrogant survivor gets out of the bus without helping anyone. Alone outside, he doesn't last long. A zombie pounces on and kills him. The others make a run for the second bus. As Anna is running, the now zombified survivor appears, and she kills him. The gunshot attracts more zombies. Taking advantage of the situation, Anna gets the boat key from the dead man's pocket. The other survivors provide cover for Anna. With the key, she runs for the bus as the zombies chase her. Michael manages to pull her into the bus just as CJ closes the door. Reaching the marina, they all run for the boat. In the end, CJ is left behind and gets trapped. He fights off the zombies to save the others, but is quickly overwhelmed and bitten. He sacrifices himself for the others. With no other option, he shoots a nearby propane tank, dying in the explosion. Michael doesn't go with the other survivors on the boat. He reveals that he has been bitten. He sends them off on the boat and watches them leave. Anna is devastated. She didn't want to leave him behind and didn't want him to sacrifice himself for them. Anna is dejected. As the boat moves away, Michael raises a gun to his head and shoots himself. And the movie ends with this emotional scene.